Bodo Glimt. I understand some of you say, who is Bodo Glimt? We can afford to do heavy rotations. You can't afford to do that, in my opinion. Bodo Glimt actually played in Europe last season and they beat the likes of Roma. I understand they're still a small team in the context of global recognition of clubs, right? They're still a small team. But in football, if you fail to prepare, be prepared to fail. If you underrate or underestimate certain teams because of their names, they could punish you on a good night. So we have to make sure we cover all circumstances. We have to make sure we don't afford ourselves and put ourselves in a tight corner. We can't afford that. I'm not saying we shouldn't rotate at all, but this heavy rotation that people are clamoring for, I am not clamoring for that. We can't afford to do heavy rotation after winning 4 games and the 2 other games left after we've claimed to be what would I call it? After 12 points, I think you're supposed to be the one leading the group. Nobody can get a B. Nobody can actually usurp you when you have 12 points on the group. So that's fantastic. Aside from that, play a strong team that can win the game. I'm not saying play first 11. I'm saying play a strong team that can win the game. And these players could get injured, players are tired. I understand playing, the odds of getting injuries are high. But regardless, you can get injured in training. You can get injured like Tenny did in the All or Nothing documentary coming out from the shower. Like, I get it. Score is kind of thing. Smith is out, and then he's out. But at the same time, you have to get points on board. At the same time, you have to be logical with these things. You have to weigh which one is more, winning or draw. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new and you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, stick a like on the video for the algorithm, and make sure you turn on your post notifications so when I post videos like this, you can get notified, or when I go on a live stream, you can get a notification. Like I said, it's very important to make sure you check and turn on your post notification bell on so that when I post, you can get notified, or when I go on a live stream, you can get notified. And if you like the content, make sure you subscribe and stick a like on the video. I'm talking about the Europa League match against Bodo Glimt on Thursday. That should be a very interesting match. We know we won the North London Derby on Saturday. We are still basking in euphoria. I'm still smiling. I'm still seeing content from Spurs and the mainstream says hanging up to straws. Oh, we should have done this. We should have done that. We had a few opportunities and chances. Come on, it's done and dusted. We won the game. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. The same Spurs played a few hours ago in the Europa Champions League, and they had a boring draw. Like, it is what it is. You can't do more than Conte. He plays pathetic, pack the balls, struggle, boring, uninspiring football. What do you expect? So let's take to the match on Thursday, Europa League. I understand the Europa League. Yeah, hopefully by this time next year, we'll be talking about the UEFA Champions League. So let's stick to talking points. We're talking about Europa League on Thursday against Bodo Glimt. They should be very interesting. I'm expecting a few rotations. I'm not expecting total rotations because we do not have the squad to do total rotations. And you have to understand, I do not subscribe to taking too much risk. We need to get the points on board as quick as possible. In our first 4 games, I will expect us to have 12 points. So in the last 2 games, we can afford to rest players. This overly rotating this squad, and we might not get the victory or get a draw, that would dampen the mood and that will actually throw spanners into our work. We need to get the 3 points at the Emirates against Bodo Glimt. I understand some of you say, who is Bodo Glimt? We can afford to do heavy rotations. You can't afford to do that, in my opinion. Bodo Glimt actually played in Europe last season and they beat the likes of Roma. I understand they're still a small team in the context of global recognition of clubs, right? They're still a small team. But in football, if you fail to prepare, be prepared to fail. If you underrate or underestimate certain teams because of their names, they could punish you on a good night. So we have to make sure we cover all circumstances. We have to make sure we don't afford ourselves and put ourselves in a tight corner. We can't afford that. I'm not saying we shouldn't rotate at all, but this heavy rotation that people are clamoring for, I am not clamoring for that. We can't afford to do heavy rotation after winning 4 games and the 2 other games left after we've claimed to be what would I call it? After 12 points, I think you're supposed to be the one leading the group. Nobody can get a B. Nobody can actually usurp you when you have 12 points on the group. So that's fantastic. Aside from that, play a strong team that can win the game. I'm not saying play first 11. I'm saying play a strong team that can win the game. And these old players could get injured, players are tired. I understand playing, the odds of getting injuries are high. But regardless, you can get injured in training. You can get injured like Kenny did in the All or Nothing documentary coming out from the shower. Like, I get it. Score is kind of thin. Smith is out, and then he's out. But at the same time, you have to get points on board. At the same time, you have to be logical with these things. You have to weigh which one is more, winning or draw or potential of losing. For me, play a strong team that can win the game. We're playing a game on Liverpool on Sunday. I understand that game will take care of itself. Friday, Saturday is enough rest time. We are playing at the Emirates. We are playing in London. We're not traveling. So that's enough time to prepare for Liverpool game. So let's play a strong team that can actually win the game. So I'm expecting in the goalkeeper department, I'm expecting Turner to come in. We are hearing that Cedric is back in training. He was supposed to have his first training section this morning. You think he'll be fit for Thursday? I don't think so. Two at max 3 training section. Will he be fit? He has been injured. Let's not forget, Cedric has not played any competitive game this season. So I don't think it would be wise for Arteta to start Cedric on Thursday. Maybe he can come in if I'm winning a game for 20 minutes or 10 minutes or 30 minutes at max. But starting him in a competitive Europa League game against, even though it's Bodo Glimt, I don't think would be wise. I'm expecting Tomiyasu to start. I'm expecting what's his name, Lokonga to play that game. I'm expecting one of the senior midfielders. I'm not expecting Partey to play. We know how fragile Partey is. We have to be very careful with Partey. I don't expect Partey to play this game and play on Sunday. So I'm expecting Xhaka. We know Xhaka availability is fantastic. His fitness out of this world. For me, Xhaka is our fittest player. No, not fittest midfielder. He hardly gets injured. So I'm very comfortable with Xhaka playing on Thursday and playing on Sunday. He has the engine, he has the legs, he has the lungs. He might not have the athleticism, but in terms of endurance, fitness, and long, Xhaka has it. So I'm expecting Xhaka to play. I'm expecting Fabio Vieira to come in for Odegaard in the midfield. Now, we can't afford to play Martinelli. I'm sure he should be getting closer to the red zone. He has played all the games this season. So I expect Reece Nelson, thank God he's back in training. He has been training for a few weeks now. So I expect Nelson to start on the left. I'm expecting Marquinhos on the right. I won't be shocked if he decides to start Saka. He's a young player, he's fit. He hasn't played all the games compared to Martinelli. So I can afford to risk Saka for the game, maybe play him for 50 minutes and take him off. But I think Marquinhos can do a good job in the attack. I'm expecting KTI to actually start and lead the attack. So now he's not a like for like in terms of quality compared to Jesus, but he can do a fantastic job. I know a lot of you don't rate KTI, but I do rate him. I'm not saying he's as good as Jesus. I don't think the gap is as expansive as most of you try to make it out. So I'm expecting KTI to start. So that's a decent team, in my opinion, that can actually get the 3 points at the Emirates with the support of the home fans. We are playing our home turf. I expect us to get the 3 points. Now, I'm expecting a cricket score line. Like I said, Bodo Glimt are not slouches that will come to the Emirates and just lay down and we will just run over them. I don't think it's going to be that kind of game. I think it will be a tight game, and I still think we have the quality, regardless of us not playing full strength starting level. I think we can get a victory, and I think we should be able to get a victory in that match. And like I said, I won't be surprised if the likes of Jesus coming for 20 minutes or 15 minutes. You know, Arteta, he doesn't like to do heavy rotation. We've seen it from how he does how do I put it? How he attacks fixtures like this in Europa League, even in cups. He likes to have what I call 30% to 50% rotation. He doesn't like to do heavy rotations because he likes the rhythm of the team to stay intact. He wants the rhythm to be maintained. So I won't be surprised if we get 50% rotation on Thursday. But like I said, for the sake of the match we are playing on Liverpool, he might actually back up a little bit and not rotate up to 50%. Like I said, I would not be surprised if it goes for 50% rotation. Like I said, I expect us to nick it. And let's not take Bodo Glimt for granted. In their league, they've been playing. They've played 24 matches this season. They've won 3, they've drew 6 and lost 5. So yeah, in terms of match fitness, they're ahead of Arsenal. They've played 24 games. Arsenal have barely played eight to nine games this season, competitive games. So in terms of match fitness, they are second on in their league standing, second to mode. They play the Norwegian league. So I understand the Norwegian league is no competition for the English Premiership. I don't even think they can compete with the Championship. But at the same time, football is a funny game. If you take your eye off the ball, you will get hurt. So we can't afford to take them for granted. In their last league game, they won 4-1 on Saturday against Glimt. So they are in a bit of form. Like I said, they are second to Moda in the Norwegian league. So we have to make sure we do not take them for granted. Let's go in and make sure, if possible, score. If it's possible to score 4-5 goals, kill the game as quick as possible. Do not give them any hope. Tomorrow, Turner and the defenders that will be playing, please, this is not time to underrate Bodo Glimt. We need to take them as seriously as possible. We need to. So hopefully we get a victory on Thursday. I think we have the players to do it. Especially when we're playing at the Emirates, I think we should be able to win that match convincingly, in my opinion. Like, we know football is a funny game. I'm reiterating myself. But I think even our second string team should be able to put that match to bed, and we should be able to win convincingly. And we'll be looking forward to the match on Sunday. I'm looking forward to that match, guys. I'm sure a lot of Arsenal fans are looking forward to the match. You know, at Liverpool have been taking us for granted. They've beaten us a few times, and they look wobbly. They look fragile and frail. This is the best time to play Liverpool. I can't wait for that match. Let's take on the topic of Europa League. Guys, leave in the comment section. Do you think Nketiah and the rest of the second string gang can actually get an emphatic victory against Bodo Glimt on Thursday? Leave in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel. Stick a like on the video. Any other question, leave in the comment section, and I will try and answer them as quick as possible. I'm hopeful we'll win that match on Thursday, regardless of if we're not playing that full strength team. I think we have enough in our canon to actually destroy, figuratively, Bodo Glimt. Stick a like on the video. Do not forget, subscribe to the channel if you like the content, and make sure you turn on your post notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the review of the potential victory if we get a victory on Thursday. See you guys later.